Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem. With Lynn's story completed, the prologue finished. The game asks us, would we like to continue playing? So, with that option, we press yes, of course, as we continue on with Fire Emblem. As of Chapter 11, Eliwood becomes the story's main character. Oliz's role will be to act as a tactician, aiding his group, of course it will. Help Eliwood fulfill the chapter's goals and fight his way to the end of the game. You'll start your first campaign with Eliwood, then meet his friend, Hector, in Chapter 12. And who knows, you might even meet Lynn again. If any of these three is defeated, your game will be over. The game will continue if any other allied units are defeated. However, a defeated unit can never take part in combat again, so be careful. As we move on to 1 year later. Once, dragon fought man in a war called the Scouring. Mankind vanquished the dragons thanks to the efforts of 8 heroes. These 8 mighty generals brought peace to Eliwood. The continent was divided into nations, and the people enjoyed an easy prosperity. The hero Hartmut settled in the east and founded Bern, famed for its military might. Saint Elimine moved west, and her sacred name flourished among the artisans of Etruria. The horseman's Hanon's legacy lived on with the nomads of his beloved plains of Sakea. The birthplace of the knight Baligan is now home to the renowned Knights of Ilia. The Berserker Durban's final glory was to create a warrior's clan in the Western Isles. The Archsage Athos is said to have retired to the barren wasteland of Nabata. The heirs of the champion Roland themselves became the lords of the Lycian League. Eliwood has enjoyed a peace that spans 980 years. How much longer can this peace stand before its foundations begin to crumble? Deep within the Lycian League lies Pherea, a land that has known no conflict for many generations, but which now finds itself touched by a shadow of unease. His beloved and benevolent ruler, Lord Albert, has mysteriously vanished. As for a number of his sworn men, loyal knights who serve at his side. A month has passed without word from the Marquis. Rumours of his death abound. However, the Marquis's son believes his father lives, and he has vowed to find him. Marquis Pherea's son, Eliwood, a red-haired youth who will one day become the finest knight in all of Lycia. His long journey begins here. So after a bit of story time, Chapter 11 begins, taking leave. Lord Eliwood, we leave on your word. I see. Thank you, Marcus. Mother, it's time for us to go. Eliwood, promise that you will return to me safely. I'm worried about your father, but if anything were to happen to you, my heart could not bear that sorrow. I know, Mother. Please, do not worry. Father is alive. I know it. I vow that I will find him and return him to your side. I have your word then? Yes, of course. Isadora, I entrust my mother to you in my absence. Yes, my lord. I will guard over her well. Mother, I will return. Rest easy. Well, Marcus, it looks like it's just the two of us. Not so, my lord. My man Lowen will be travelling with us. Lowen? That's reassuring. I've sent him ahead to the village. He hopes to seek out a few able men who are skilled at arms. Normally, I wouldn't venture forth without a larger company, but I bow to your will on this matter, Lord Eliwood. I'm sorry, Marcus, but I would rather not deprive my mother of even a single guard. The best knights in the realm disappeared with my father. If anything were to happen to my mother while I'm gone, I understand, my lord. What's keeping Lowen? We've all heard that Knights of Pherea vanish, right? Well, your misfortune is my good luck. I have an announcement to make. As of now, this village is mine. Grozny is your new liege. Now, bring every last piece of gold down to the smallest fleck. Lord Eliwood! Commander Marcus, Lowen, calm yourself. A knight must be in control at all times. The village is under attack. It's bandits. What? Bandits? Here? Are you sure, Lowen? This girl has more details. My Lord Eliwood, I'm the daughter of the village magistrate. My name's Rekka. Oh, Rebecca, eh? The bandits came without warning. They're stealing everything. I beg you, please help us. I see. Marcus, Lowen, we must aid the village. Yes, my lord. Rebecca, stay here and keep out of sight. If it please you, my lord, I would rather fight. I hunt almost every day and I have some skill with a bow. Is that so? Very well, but be careful. Yes, my lord. Lord Eliwood, one more thing. There is another in the village who has offered to help. A travelling tactician who was staying at the inn. A tactician? I wonder who this might be. Yes, my lord. This is Oliz. Oliz, hi me. Do you know this person, my lord? We met briefly. Yes, I met Oliz during the trouble in Caelin last year. A fantastic military advisor. Well, thank you, if memory serves. If not for Oliz, the Marquis of Caelin and his granddaughter, Lyn, might not have survived Lundgren's uprising. More to the point, Lyn wouldn't have got the final blow on Lundgren. What brings you to Pherea, my friend? Well, you know, I was travelling around, doing all the stuff. Still travelling about. Honing your skills? Well, yeah, exactly. Of course. A worthy pursuit. Let's give thanks to Providence for our chance for reunion. We have need of your aid. Please, lend us your skill. So we take to battle with bandits just appearing out of everywhere. Right then, so we go to work as we check out, first of all, what classes we have. Well, first of all, we have Rebecca. Considering the fact that she shares a name with someone very important in my life, I'm going to very much have to keep you alive and keep you battling and probably keep you leveled up as well. Right then, we've got ourselves, of course, a normal bow lady who starts off with an iron bow. She's got some okay stats, but it seems we're all starting at level 1, does it? Well, Cavalier level 2 for Lowen here, who's got a fair bit of defense, as you kind of expect from our Cavaliers that we've fought with so far. A Javelin as well with an iron sword. We've got Marcus here, who is obviously going to be something leveled up. He seems to be a promoted class already, I'd have to say, being A rankings and stuff like that. Paladin level 1, with those stats, he's got to have been promoted at this point. A steel sword and a steel lance are held. And Eliwood starts at level 1, of course. A lord that we have to keep alive, so we should look to boosting your experience as fast as possible. So with that said, time to go to battle, isn't it? Right then, iron sword. Of course, swords be axes, and we should be able to dodge. So Lowen works that first phase out nicely. In fact, we're going to want to keep our paladin guy way in the back lines and not actually fight with him that much if I think about it, so we can reach there. So what we'll do is we'll move forward. Rebecca, time for you to get some experience. Let's first make our lord a little bit more chunky, hey? I'll start giving you experience first with a rapier. As you stab forth. Nicely done, sir. So, one bandit defeated, the enemy phase, and the enemies come. There's quite a lot of bandits to do, but as long as we advance in a troop, or shall I say, as long as we get more troops. Look, Dorcas! Hello, Dorcas! Can you believe it? It's just like that knight said. That's Lord Eliwood. So it seems. What's he doing? Hey, he's taking on those bandits. Protecting innocence. That's a right lordly thing to do, isn't it? Right, Dorcas? You talk too much. The lordling needs our help. Right. Leave these mountain weaklings to me. I'm Bartry the Brave. Okay then, so we can get in and start doing the damage that we need to do. Apart from that, first of all, we could attack this archer for, well, ending him damage. Nice quick attacks there with a rapier. leads to even more experience for our lord, so that worked out beautifully. Right, so we've got Dorcas, who's the level that we left him, with the experience that we left him, with a steel axe and an energy ring on him there, so that boosts strength, doesn't it? Maybe we want to move that onto our lord. We've got Bartray as well, who starts off at level 2. Let's see his stats overall. Iron axe, a hand axe, so he's going to be chucking axes. Strength 9, defense, stuff like that. How's his stats compared to be honest, there's not much difference. Even with the level up there, it's the speed that's making the difference and skill here that Dorcas has, so... Could I take you out first? I don't know here. Right, how much damage can everyone do on this guy? Alright, Iron Axe will come in there to deal a little bit of damage. We could Hand Axe him from range as well if we wanted. The Hand Axe would do 13 damage, which would lower him to 9 HP, which means this sword attack would mean that Lowen got the killing blow. To be honest, I want Rekka to get it, so if we walked in with a normal axe attack, we'd do 14, which would leave him with 8, which means that Rekka would be able to move in and not finish the job. Ah! Well, Dorcas then. Dorcas, you can do more. Dorcas, you can do more. Steel axe to the brain! And dodge as well. So Rekka, I think it's your time to move forward and, well, earn money, I guess. Earn experience. An iron bow to the face. And we'll level up our level 1s first. Let's make sure we deliver the experience to the right people at the right time. So we've got ourselves places to check out. Well, that said, let's go check them out. Is Lord Elbert well? We've heard nothing but foul rumours hereabouts. All of Pherea is worried for his well-being. We hear tell that Lord Eliwood is going to find the Marquise. This dragon shield is our village treasure. Boosts the defences of the one who uses it. Take it please, and may it see you and Lord Elbert home safely. Okay then, a dragon shield is gained. Maybe we want to boost Lord Eliwood's stats here a little bit further. So here we go, we're moving forward. And now we've got ourselves an equal troop to the opposition, more or less. Another archer is around, but we should be able to deal with that. So we could visit some houses. We could chill out, you know, have some fun. More the point though, we could get in there with bow and arrow, do 7 damage. Of course, Eliwood there probably isn't going to get in to finish this guy. If we do it that way round. Apart from that, we could Iron Sword to do a little bit of damage here from up top. Which would give me the space I need to step forward with Eliwood and deal damage. Nicely done, sir. Though not leveled just yet, but I think if these guys come at you and attack you rather than Lowen, then we'd be in a nice little spot there for gaining a little bit, wouldn't you say? Right then, so we'll move Rekka up a little bit. Bartray, you can come down here, which puts you in the line of fire as well, and we'll get the other two to try and visit the houses soon enough. Of course, we don't need to level up Dorcas so much at this point in time. We could trade over the item as well. So let's trade over this dragon shield here. And wait. So it seems the Lord is who you want to go after. Well, we will dodge and attack back. And that will give us our first level up of the campaign. So we gained some defense on that, did we? That's lovely to see. We didn't gain any extra strength, but it seems Eliwood really is the target. But he will deal with his rapier and the weapon triangle working in his favour quite nicely. Right then, so with that said, I guess it's time to bust through more troops. Eliwood is going to work. No time to boost his stats at the moment. Alright, apart from that, we could Iron Axe to finish this guy off. The Hand Axe would finish this guy off. In fact, I'm pretty sure anyone's choice of anything would finish this guy off at this point. Well, we could do tons of damage there. So we've seen. So we're going to visit here for the time being. Has a young traveller been staying with a magistrate? Been staying in the village for a few days now. I know you're thinking it's just another good-for-nothing courtier looking for a handout, but there's something more to this one. Those eyes, they miss nothing. Got a mission, that one has. Are you talking about me by any chance? Well, we can't visit the other one for the time being, so we may as well wait. Apart from that, go on, Dorcas, go up here, have a visit. You've got some skill with weapons, but do you understand weapon levels? The more you use a weapon, the more skilled you become. Still, you can only reach the highest level with a single weapon. But to look at you, I think it'll be a while before that happens. Oh, that's just harsh. No reason to be mean about things, sir. Well, that said, Rebecca gets a little bit more experience. And we bust through more troops. Do you want to get another attack in here, Lowen? I say you've been missing out a little bit, sir. 50 experience. Of course, you're level 2, so to be honest, we'd have preferred that to go over to Rebecca here to increase her level. But still, will the enemy troops come forward? No is the answer to that one. Alright, how further forward can you get at this point in time? Not so much. Well, I may as well go to this forest at the moment, this bush, and check out the shop. Right, this is a general store where we can buy ourselves some vulneraries, but we don't really need them at this. Actually, wait a second. Okay, you've got vulnerary. You haven't. Didn't check. You haven't. You know, it's not bad to have one vulnerary on someone, is it? So you've got a vulnerary, and you haven't. So we should buy 4 vulneraries, really. Or as many as we can. It's not a bad idea. Okay, our hands are full at the moment. Right, so now we want to go drop it off to the other guys, more or less. In the meantime, Lowen. Move forward, wait there. You're the bait. And you're in a forest as well, which means you should be very nicely set up. Apart from that, Rebecca, stand on the outlines. And Dorcas, come down. A lord needs another item. Alright then, sir. That ends that turn. Alright, a little bit of archery does a little bit of damage to Lowen, but of course we can resist that for the most part. Here come the axemen, though. And this is where we'll get our revenge damage. Now, can Eliwood jump in again and finish off that archer in one blow? It seems that is our option here, so Lowen, you're going to attack first. No criticals going on here. And no time to use those items on our lord at this point in time. Because Rebecca's going to come down and finish off that one. So close to leveling up, another attack will do it. But in goes Lord Eliwood to sort this one out. With critical power. A nice little shiny. He's got a crit rating of 13. It went quite nicely. So Eliwood, nicely done, sir. Apart from that, time to share an item, I think. There we go, sir. And Dorcas, you may as well move up a little bit yourself. Our paladin's so far away at this point in time, just like, well, I'm somewhere and I'm useful. Honest. Eliwood under attack once again. But Eliwood also cannot finish this fight at this point in time. Now, if he was to go on to the main enemy here, it seems that we can pretty much deal. So what I'm going to do is Lowen's going to come in first. Let's get him a little bit more experience on the board. Oh, Lowen even got hit back. That's what I wasn't expecting. Rebecca, come on. This is your level up. Nicely done. And so we gained ourselves a fair bit of stats there, skill, speed, and the whatnot. And what we're going to do is we're going to walk with Eliwood right in front of him, but we're not going to attack this turn because I'm going to use the dragon shield. Let's increase the defense on our lord and let our lord come under attack. Now, is this the guy with the hand axe? Because at this point in time, no, it's Dorcas. And of course we can't get into range at this point in time, so it's more a waiting job yet again. Right, Dorcas, you don't have one currently, do you? Would you like a vulnerary? I think you might do. In the meantime, would you like a vulnerary yourself, sir? going to make sure we have all the vulneraries across the party. And move you in because, of course, our lord's going to come under attack. With a bit of extra defense, we should be able to survive the attack or the assault. What is this? A pack of children coming to play? You think you can challenge me? What? Pherea knights? Well, that's impossible. Not really. And you're going to get crit as well. That was not an attack you wanted to start off, sir. For our enemy is about to be defeated on the next try he has to attack us. So with that said, we could use an item and just wait out the next turn. Or we could move on to Rekka, but to be honest, I think our lord should take this experience. An energy ring is used to increase strength. We've gained some nice stats for Eliwood on this level. Let's put it that way. Not from the level exactly, more from the other stuff. All the stuff that we've been able to gain. We end the episode right here as the boss is about to be defeated. Because of course, story segment's about to follow it up. So join us next time on Fire Emblem for the conclusion of our first mission on our new story. Bye bye.